your general and love monthly reading. There's been a lot of issues and obstacles that have cropped up for each and every single zodiac sign. And especially for you, Aquarius, you guys are all about your autonomy. And during the retrograde, you guys may have a tendency to jump the gun or, you know, be involved in some sort of miscommunication to where you guys feel restricted. And that leads you guys to impulsively start cutting people out. You know, it could even be at the slightest disagreement or at the slightest feeling that someone is trying to take away your autonomy. But I feel as though more so if you have a lot of unresolved issues emotionally, mentally, spiritually, this is going to be the time where they will definitely make themselves much more apparent in your life. And it will be up to you to be able to use your discernment to properly apply that sense of needing your autonomy in a healthy way. Okay? So basically, I would suggest to keep an eye out for any type of communication errors. Definitely be analytical and try and get down to the bottom of its source. So whether that's on your end or the other person's end, and try and weed through the muck. And as I was cutting the deck, I noticed here, your sign, Aquarius, you guys are very pessimistic this month. You're dealing with a lot of unhealed wounds. And I feel like there's a lot of impulsiveness and recklessness getting in the way of your message. And it's leaving someone in the dark. It's creating this energy of not wanting to take a leap of faith. And it's funny. At the bottom of the deck, Four of Chalices reversed, missed opportunities and boredom. You or someone or people that you're dealing with, everybody is bored of the situation. There's a lot of insecurity involved. And I get the sense that there are insecurities on all fronts coming from you, coming from other people that may be lingering in your subconscious, and they're just now starting to come to the surface. In the heart of the matter, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Challenging you is the Strength card. The Six of Chalices in reverse. Near future is the Six of Wands in reverse. Crowning you is the Three of Chalices. Foundation is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Advice is the Seven of Chalices reversed. External is the Knave of Chalices. Hopes and fears is the Four of Pentacles, and the outcome is the Two of Swords. A lot of communication issues and overthinking. A lot of indecision and verbal battles. Let's dig into this. So with this Four of Chalices in reverse, there's a sense of boredom amongst you and those around you. Whether it's on your end, their end, apply it to your situation. But it results in a missed opportunity here, and it's due to a lot of insecurities getting in the way of this situation here. So, with this Six of Chalices in reverse in the recent past, this is all about feeling stuck in a rut. Some of you guys may even be stuck in the past emotionally, unable to uproot yourself from dwelling in those murky waters. You know, and it's funny because I believe that was the title for your January reading, if I'm not mistaken. And boy, are they murky as hell, because it's too much that has transpired between you and people from your past. Some of you guys may be releasing yourself from a past situation, but emotionally, you're still stuck there. And it has a lot to do with the subconscious mind. Okay? I really feel as though that's what's going on internally with you, but you have yet to really discover why certain scenarios continue to recycle in your life. In the heart of the matter, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This energy represents someone who is focused on the money and only focused on the money. This represents someone who is two-faced. You know, a lot of controlling behavior, someone who is over-authoritative, someone who is unstable financially currently. Someone who is definitely more so money motivated rather than, you know, emotionally involved. Challenging you is the Strength card. So I feel as though some of you are dealing with a Leo. And I feel as though with this energy here, this is all in reference to forceful energy. Someone is forceful with their words, forceful with what they want. Or they could even be forceful about things they don't want. And I get the sense that someone is being prideful, someone is being arrogant in this situation here. And I feel as though this could be creating a lot of self-doubt for some of you out there. But I do see a lot of dishonesty plaguing this reading and insecurity. I see a lot of two-faced energy as well. So someone's definitely trying to play both sides. If you guys were trying to reunite with someone and trying to force something, it didn't work out in your favor. Six of Wands reversed. Someone is left feeling as though they're not getting the attention they feel they deserve. Someone is purely looking for an ego boost. And I feel like the other person or the recipient of that type of egotistical energy is fairly aware of that. And that's why they've decided to forcefully let themselves be known. They're no longer giving their attention, their energy. There's a lack of growth here, and I feel as though someone is definitely going to be changing their attitude towards you or vice versa. You're going to be changing your attitude towards someone else. There's a lack of belief and faith in this situation. Some of you guys may be involved with a third-party situation here, and that could also be the source of why someone is deciding to call it quits once and for all. It could be a situation where you're going out, you're celebrating with friends, and, you know, going out and drinking, partying. But there's someone else that's more focused on their finances, on their home. They're not worried about that nightlife stuff. They're not worried about what you have to offer. This could even indicate that you yourself are not invested in what someone else has to offer. Nine of Pentacles reversed. You could be dealing with someone who is a workaholic. That's the only thing they care about. Or this could be applying to your energy. And you may be dealing with a few financial setbacks as well. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone in the family that is financially codependent upon you. Some of you guys are dealing with an energy of not enjoying the single life. Some of you guys are tired of being alone or dealing with someone with this energy. And that's where the forceful energy is coming from, trying to force a relationship, force a friendship. Advice, Seven of Chalices in reverse. So if you guys have multiple options here, or you're dealing with someone that has a lot of irons in the fire, go ahead and turn that all the way down, because the deception is either coming from within you or around you. If this is involving a third-party situation, leave it alone, because there are a lot of diversionary tactics taking place if confronted. That's what I get. There's definite confrontations. Someone is not looking inward. Not at all. External to you, Knave of Chalices. So I see some watery energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is someone coming in with some sort of confession, expressing how they feel about something. And from how it looks, they don't feel invested in you, and vice versa. Seems to be on both ends. And whatever messages you guys will be receiving this month, they will definitely cause a bit of instability for you. Hopes and fears with the Four of Pentacles. So you're hoping to budget your money, maintain a stable financial and home life. You're hoping to close yourself off to those around you, but you also fear doing so as well, because there's still a lingering energy of being tired of being alone or being single. There could be an energy of being tired of being involved with third-party situations. Outcome, Two of Swords. A lot of indecision for you here. You're blocking your heart. And you're in two minds about how to progress, what you should do to move forward. Battles of the mind and battles of your words. There are a lot of disagreements. When one person expresses how they feel, the other one opposes. There's just a lot of opposition. Six of Chalices reversed. The Knight of Wands. So I feel as though some of you guys may be dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone is either coming in at the beginning of the month, towards the middle of the month, or someone is leaving. This is all about travel. Someone has decided to walk away, leave something behind, move away. Some of you guys have moved from one home to the next. I even see the Queen of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Someone who is just cold-hearted. Someone who is being a straight-up asshole. But they don't care. They don't care at all. And they've decided to cut off communication and leave it at that. King of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Wands reversed, yep. So it results in you or these other people blocking you. And it creates a lot of inner conflict within you. And towards the center of the month, I feel as though that will be the straw that breaks the camel's back in this situation. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands in reverse. Someone does not want to make the effort to be in your life, or you are not making the effort to be in someone else's life. Turning down a new beginning and leaving it at that. Some of you guys may be dealing with delays in your progress, delays in travel, delays in your goals and your creative pursuits. Strength. Queen of Chalices reversed. So here we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy popping back out. Someone is turning down a love offer, or you are turning them down. They've decided they don't want to make any more of an effort. They don't want to put any more work into this. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone who drinks way too much. They're very insecure. I see a lot of codependent energies cropping up as well. But this watery energy is representing love now turning to anger. Interest now turning to disinterest. They've blocked themselves off emotionally and have blocked communication. They ended up changing their mind. Six of Wands reversed. The Death card. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Scorpio specifically. I also see Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck here as well. But this represents focusing on the long term, maintaining their positive magnetism, you know, staying even keeled. But this ending that's approaching towards the end of the month, or going from the middle of the month to the end of the month, it's definitely going to bring about a feeling of insecurity for you. Three of Chalices. Ten of Chalices. So I feel as though there may be three people that you have offered relationships to, or three people that are offering a relationship, a commitment with you. There could be friends that you're going out with, celebrating with, that you're having fun. You seem to be getting along with everyone. But there's definitely a completion in on its way for you. High Priestess, someone is very intuitive in nature, and they've picked up on whatever is going on amongst the two of you. So if someone is aware of a third-party situation, if someone is aware of deception, that's where the forcefulness is coming from. I feel like you guys want commitment, but there's way too many people involved for that to even happen. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Chalices reversed. Yep. Unfortunately, it results in a situation where you and other people are simply drifting apart. You guys want two totally different things out of life. It could be that you're more focused on your home, your family, and your goals, your future. And the other people are into partying, or vice versa. It could be that you're more focused on partying, going out, socializing, rather than focusing on your future. However it applies to you. But there will be separations and on its way. And it's just due to a lack of fulfillment. And I feel like everybody is left feeling unfulfilled in all of this. Six of Swords in reverse. It seems that a lot of people that you're involved with, including you, may be dealing with a lot of painful memories from your past. And those painful memories are subconsciously sabotaging any possibility of a healthy entanglement. There needs to be a painful conversation that needs to take place here with someone from your past in order for you to be able to alleviate the power that those painful memories have on you. You may be consciously seeking, you know, emotional fulfillment, commitment, marriage. But subconsciously, there is a lot lingering here. Some of you guys may have canceled travel plans here. But this is all about whether you choose to sink or swim. There will be a lot of harsh words being exchanged, bitter words being exchanged, and each harsh word spoken will pierce your boat that you're traveling in. And it's funny because those very same swords that have punctured your boat are the same swords that are keeping you from sinking. But if these painful memories and things that you need to let out, things that are weighing on your heart, if they go unresolved for too long, leaks will start to sprout from where those swords are. Water will slowly start to seep in. Fears, insecurities, sadness. So it's time to find a peaceful resolution. But someone's being extremely stubborn. Seven of Chalices reversed. Queen of Swords in reverse popping back out again. Watch the communication, guys. Sometimes air signs can be misinterpreted simply by their delivery and the way that they say things. It can come off as cold, unemotional. And that could be creating this level of imbalance. This is where people start to cut the other person off because they don't feel that connection. Knave of Wands. Some of you guys may be pursuing school, or you know of people around you, maybe a fire sign that is maybe going to learn a new trade, exchanging messages with this person. Someone who is very flighty in nature, though. This is someone who is very easily distracted. So if you want commitment, but you're easily distracted, how does that work? You have to be focused to be committed. Or if you're dealing with someone like that, how do you expect that to work? How do you expect them to be commitment material if they can't even stay in one damn place for long enough? Not good. Knave of Chalices. Nine of Chalices in reverse. Yeah, they're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. And so they're leaving this alone. Not at all. A lot of references to emotional and financial codependency. Someone external to you has decided they don't want to make an effort to be your friend, be your lover, be anything to you. And I think that they've made that clear in their confession. There's a lot of frustration here. Four of Pentacles. Knave of Pentacles. Yep. Some of you may be receiving messages from an earth sign that has decided to let themselves be known. They're closing themselves off. Knight of Pentacles. They're focusing on their money and their home. And if this is referring to you, then that could also be what's going on. You're focused more on your family and your home. This could even be you awaiting for word of a new job, going to training, going to interviews. Some of you are fearing that you won't be able to maintain stability, but don't let your fears get in the way. I noticed with that star in reverse that represents pessimism. Pessimism won't get you anywhere. Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys were hoping to find stability in an equal give and take situation with an earth sign. This could be that you are helping someone financially and then in turn you are receiving help yourself. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords in reverse. You guys will be coming out of conflict towards the end of the month, for sure. But there's just too many past resentments getting in the way of this. So if you're dealing with someone who has closed themselves off emotionally due to past resentments, or you yourself, or hell, all of you, everybody's closing themselves off because of past resentments, well, that's why. If you guys have a defeatist attitude and someone is picking up on that and they misinterpret it as disinterest, there you go with what's really happening subconsciously. That's why you're getting all these reactions. Two of Swords. So, Knave of Swords and Eight of Swords in reverse. You're going to battle with somebody, and someone's seeking their justice. I feel like this may be you, Aquarius, or a fellow air sign, but someone is releasing themselves from the situation, and that's that. So it could be a whole scenario of either you wanting a relationship and the other person's like, no, I'm out. Or another person wants a relationship with you and you're like, nah, I'm good. A lot of swords here. And a lot of reversed chalices here. You know, bottom of the deck, I even see the Justice card. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Libra, but this is all about someone finding their justice. And their justice results in a severance, leaving something behind. They're regaining their balance. They're holding you accountable, or you're holding them accountable. Let's go ahead and get your advice, you guys. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards. We'll draw one for that for your advice, and we'll get one from the moon phase. So let's see. Gods and goddesses, please give me advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of March. Please give me one single card, please, from now until the end of March. All right. So here we have the Arrow Master flying out, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Sun Dancers as your challenger. Okay. Gods and goddesses, please give me advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of March. Please give me advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of March. Okay, so we have we have two. The Waxing Gibbous, Connect, and the Waning Gibbous, Reflect. Interesting choices. Bottom of the deck we have Boundaries. It's sideways, so I'm going to read both the regular meaning and the shadow meaning for you guys. So let's see. We'll start with the Sun Dancers. Okay, as your challenger. Beware of losing yourself in your dreams of the future when the Sun Dancers come to challenge you. Their message is sweet and simple. Stop what you're doing and go have some fun. Celebrate what is and don't worry about what will be or what could be. Be here and now. Just be. Just for today. You will find your answers, but only after you've made time to play. Tomorrow, after all, is another day, and the sun will rise again to shed its warmth and light on all that needs clarity. You can count on it. Okay? And the next one we have is the Arrow Master. Okay? The Arrow Master appears to help you target your intentions and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message is to be deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention and about aligning your intention with spirit. Then let them fly on the wind, directed by the divine, until they reach your goal. The only way to hit the target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. You may think it needs to veer a certain way to reach your goal, but in the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. The divine has its own idea of how the arrow flies and upon what wind it's carried. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot, you'll never score. This is a fortunate message as long as you remember the law of detachment. If you do, then be assured that you're right on point. Okay, and the next one that we have is boundaries, the waning crescent. Here we go. My boundaries are sacred space. Only love and happiness can enter this place. As the moon turns inward still, boundaries must be set to create this sacred space for turning inward. Gaia is a wonderful teacher for creating boundaries. Mountains shield and protect. The shoreline creates a threshold. The home you live in is a physical boundary that provides shelter and safety. What are your emotional and spiritual boundaries? Do you allow others to push your limits and space? Do you rigorously protect yourself from connection? Are you very free or unaware of them? Become conscious of what your boundaries are and then decide if they need to be shifted. This can be a difficult process, but allow the waning moon to help you release what is no longer needed. Ask Gaia for her guidance. Practice setting boundaries by imagining a permeable dome around you that only lets healthy and higher vibrations in. Practice casting a circle around your altar before you meditate or perform a ceremony so you can create the atmosphere you want to be surrounded by. When working with your boundaries more and more, your energy will shift and surprisingly, you will find more freedom. Shadow side. Your boundaries are getting disrupted. You may feel more drained and fatigued around certain individuals or in certain circumstances, and it is time to protect and preserve your energy. Carry any black stone with you or imagine a dome surrounding your personal space. Be clear and stand firm with your boundaries, and the energy will shift around you. And just as a suggestion for the black stone that I suggest, definitely black tourmaline has been a huge help. It dispels all negative energy internally and externally. It also helps to keep negative spirits at bay and negative entities from attaching to your body. So this is an awesome stone to carry with you. I prefer to wear it with me at all times, but definitely invest in that, and that will help protect and shield your energy. Now, let's read the last two for your advice. We have the Wax and Gibbous Connect. We'll start with that. Okay. My spirit is drawn to kindred lives. My tribe is a community where love truly thrives. The Wax and Gibbous is about to transform into the luminous full moon. The elemental realm of fire is shifting into the currents of water. Passion is also about connection and merging with other kindred souls. Your soul yearns for the connection of your tribe and loved ones. Gather them close around you and enjoy the rekindling of love, friendship, passion, and creativity. In-person connection is so important in the human experience. Take a break from social media and be in the present moment with your loved ones. Feel the exchange of energy when you laugh, hold hands, hug, or make love. Stay connected and love deeply. If someone in particular has been on your mind, reconnect or send them love. If you are holding on to anger or resentment towards someone, practice forgiveness and let the embers of anger dissolve. The anger separates you from the love connections you can be making now. The next one we have is the Waning Gibbous Reflect. I reflect my light for others to see, the connections we weave and the potentials we can be. The moon is becoming softer, gentler. The waters within are slowly becoming still. When water is still, you can see your reflection. You are a mirror. You reflect not only your inward light and essence, but you are reflections for the people you encounter in your life. They too reflect what your soul needs to see. Who are the mirrors in your life? What is being revealed to you in this moment? When you peer into the eyes of your loved ones, allow your soul to be seen. Allow vulnerability. Become still. When this stillness takes place, you can see more details that you may have missed before. Ask yourself, what do I want to reflect to this person? Are you aligned with this energy already? If you are not, what needs to shift within? What reflection do you see in their eyes? When you can connect in this way, everything will deepen and you will add more layers of love and wisdom. So there you go, you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, be sure to leave a like. And if you found this reading helpful in any way, be sure to mash that subscribe button and that notification bell. Let me know how this reading was for you in the comments. And until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.